On Saturday the 22nd of March 2025, we saw EJ Tackett cap off a remarkable run at the World Series of Bowling by winning the World Championship. In this video, I'm going to look at his overall performance at the World Series, as it really is like nothing we've ever seen before. It's easily the greatest set of performances in the history of the World Series, and one of, if not the greatest, in PBA bowling as a whole. There really is only one other World Series performance that is comparable, and we'll look at that more shortly. Let's start with EJ and recap exactly what he achieved. Heading into the World Series, he had won 2 titles from the first 6 events of the season, the US Open and the Pete Weber Classic, so he was already in excellent form. He also lost out in the title match of the Nevada Classic to Andrew Anderson. It became apparent very quickly he was going to do something special, as in every animal pattern event he was qualifying to the match play rounds. He qualified in all 4 animal events, and the only other person to do that was David Kroll. Kroll, however, did not make a single show in the animal pattern events, although he did eventually make the telecast for the World Championship. EJ, on the other hand, made every single show. On the first 3 shows, the Scorpion, Viper and the Comedian, things didn't go so well for him on TV. He finished 3rd in the Scorpion, 2nd in the Viper and 4th in the Comedian. For his standards, many were expecting him to win at least 1 title out of the 3. But finally he got a title on the 4th and final animal pattern, the Shark. He was the 1 seed and never looked for a moment like losing, as he shot a 265 against Tom Smallwood. So a 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th place finish in 4 consecutive events is pretty insane by itself. Due to his domination during these events, he easily made the World Championship match play and would take the number 2 seed. In the semi-final, he would play Tim Foy Jr., who has had a fantastic season himself, but it just hasn't translated to any titles yet. Nothing has gone right for him on TV in key moments, and it seemed like he would be playing Jason Belmonte for a major title until EJ Tackett, needing a strike and 9 pins in the 10th, got this outrageous Brooklyn strike to advance. You have to feel for Foy, who's now made 5 shows this season but has come up short each time. It feels like he's heading into the territory of having a season like Chris Barnes did in the 2000 season, when he made 12 shows without winning a title. Hopefully Foy can get it done on TV very soon, and I fully expect to see him back on a PBA telecast this season. So after that great break, it seemed like destiny for EJ Tackett, and he would go on to win the World Championship, which makes it 3 in a row and the 4th time he's won this event overall. This puts him in elite company, as the only other player to 3-peat are Earl Anthony, who did it twice, and Jason Belmonte. It marked his 7th major and his 27th win of all time. What EJ is doing right now is nothing short of dominating the tour in ways that we haven't really seen since the days of Earl Anthony and Mark Roth. Starting with the Pete Weber Missouri Classic, Tackett has made 7 consecutive TV appearances in singles events, and his PBA World Championship victory marked his 4th title of the 2025 season. To give that some context, no other player has won more than 1 title so far this season. He also has almost twice as many points and 3 times as many earnings as the next highest player. We saw Mark Roth win 8 titles in a single season in 1978, and it really feels like EJ could at least match that feat with the way things are going right now. Every single tournament he is the favourite, and it feels like a huge shock if he doesn't win. It feels almost guaranteed that he's going to qualify and make the show at this point, and there aren't many bowlers you can say that about throughout the history of the PBA. But let's now look at the next best World Series performance, and it comes from Sean Rash in 2011. Rash, like Tackett, made every single telecast of the animal pattern events and the World Championship. However, Rash's performance wasn't at the level of Tackett simply because Rash didn't win a single title. He finished 3rd in the Viper, 3rd in the Shark, 2nd in the Comedian, 2nd in the Scorpion, and 3rd in the World Championship. Very impressive indeed, but unfortunately this came during a period where Rash had a huge amount of struggles on television. He had a period where he last won a title in 2007 and then wouldn't win another until 2012. It's pretty remarkable that he made every show of the 2011 World Series but yet couldn't win a title. If it hadn't come during this very difficult period for Rash, perhaps he would have won at least 1 or 2 titles. Unfortunately, because Rash didn't win a title, I can't really make a case that it's on par with EJ's 2025 World Series performance, because although EJ struggled on TV, he did take home 2 titles including a major. I think the comparison of Rash's and EJ's World Series performances just highlight a little bit further how remarkable EJ has been. So we have the USBC Masters happening right now, and let's see if EJ can make it 8 shows in a row and keep extending his historic run. Now let me know in the comment section below how many titles you think he will win this season. That's going to do it from me for today. I'd just like to thank you all for watching this video, and if you have enjoyed what you've seen here today, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. And as always, thank you bowling fans, and see you all next time.